The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This is Bill Levinson, Managing Partner with Levinson and Associates. With us today, we have the Andrew Paris, our brokerage manager here at the Levinson headquarters in South Florida. And we also have two special guest speakers joining us today, Sahar and Michael. So we're going to dive into some great stuff today, as always. As you know, it's my goal to go out and find what works, what doesn't, what's hot, what's not, and basically try to share all of these great tips and tidbits with our agents so you can go out and be successful. So we take this very serious. Some of the platforms that we've come across, we never even bothered discussing with our agents, and others are fantastic, which is what leads us to today's presentation. So some of our marketing that you've probably seen on social media or through eBlast or on our website talks about two lead generating programs that are literally industry game changers, in my opinion. I think that if you retrain your mind and your thoughts and start to think about, let's say, the scholarship program and Legacy Armour, you will ultimately make a lot more sales, help your clients more, and get a ton of referrals. And I'm going to just tell you a quick story. I don't want to bore everyone, and I want to focus on Legacy Armour today. But just, on that topic, retraining your mind and how you can do anything. And, if there, God forbid, if you had a family member or a child that was in a horrible accident or situation, the bottom line is we all would stop at nothing and make sure that child or family member is okay, right? If you think about maybe things that happened in the past, and you can literally tear down walls when it comes to a family member getting hurt, let's say, God forbid. So I truly believe that us as agents and IMOs, that if there is a new sales platform or a new, let's say, sales strategy, whatever the case is, if you want it bad enough and you want to succeed bad enough, then you will go out and make it happen, and nothing is going to stop you. You're going to figure out a way to get it done. Okay, that's the bottom line. I truly believe that. That's what our marketing meeting was about last week. And it's just basically, if you look at life like that and you take your job or your whatever career that you're in or focused on, if you take it seriously enough and really want it and taste it and are willing to do whatever it takes, then you're going to make it happen. That's the bottom line. There's no excuses. You're going to figure out a way around it. So with that said, I truly believe, after hearing about these two platforms, that this will change your mindset. I'm not going to spend too much time on the scholarship program, but the point is these are two programs that are built for our agents. They are both 100% free for you to enroll in and offer both of these platforms to your prospects and clients, okay? And when we go throughout the slides, think about, seminars, webinars, face-to-face meetings, over-the-phone meetings, right? We're always trying to think of an incentive or a hook to make someone say, you know what? I want to talk to Bill Levinson tomorrow at 2:30, and I'm going to request a calendar invite to get his attention, okay? What is the hook? So either A, it's a free $500 gift card scholarship, which you can give to any of your prospects, okay, as long as you're enrolled in our program, which is free. They don't even have to buy anything. Or B, Legacy Armour, okay, which it's free for you as an agent to enroll literally today. And then what I would do, if you're in the unlimited program, which we're going to dive into all of that, but if you're in the unlimited program, you can sign up every prospect, client, friend, neighbor that you have and offer this program at no charge to them, right? And you can we have a 2-minute video we can show you after the call. But as soon as they see the value add, they're going to reply back and say, Bill, does tomorrow at 10:15 a.m. work for you? Okay, they're going to literally throw themselves on you because of the value add, and there's no small print, there's no gray area. Okay, you're offering this platform to them for free. Okay, and again, it drives them to you, and now you have a chance to bring up life insurance, annuities, long-term care. So that is all an agent can ask for. And with that said, I want to move forward to the first slide here. And exactly what we're talking about today, okay, and we hear this over and over. We have agents that come to us that are new, or maybe new in the industry, or maybe they've been with us for 10 years. And there's another IMO or another MGA, whatever the case is, that says, hey, Bill, we will give you free leads if you transfer over or contract with us. Okay. And here's the bottom line. There is no free lead. Just like there's no free lunch, we've all heard the saying over and over, there's no free lead. Okay. Either A, your commissions are literally cut in half and you become captive to that agency, whoever gives you the lead, okay, which I don't like that scenario at all, because you're also stuck with a certain carrier or products, and all clients are not meant for one or two products, as we all know, so that never works out. Or B, and this happens a lot, they give you these free leads if you're contracted with them, but they're B and C leads that have been called 50, 60 times, or they don't even know what they responded to that created the lead in the first place. They're literally just names and numbers that they're giving you, which you can get, by the way, from Agency Automator for free. So there's either one side or the other. So the way I look at our business and what we do and the true value add, I want to go out and get all the best platforms so you can generate your own leads. And that's exactly why today we're talking about Legacy Armour, because this is literally an unlimited stream of leads and or referrals or new prospects to speak to, okay? And also the scholarship program, same exact thing. So my point is to retrain your mind and your thinking every time you want to, let's say, talk about a quote or try to make or set an appointment. Think about Legacy Armour, enrolling them in the platform or in the SAGE scholarship program at no charge to the clients, okay, and no commission reduction for you. So anyway, what we did, we put together a great blog here that Kerry actually wrote, Kerry, my father, and we explain the real cost of a free lead. And we literally take the curtains off and we show everything right here in this quick, easy to understand article done in layman's terms. In fact, Andrew, let's email this out to everyone after today's webinar. I think it's so important that everyone understands the real cost of a free lead, because again, there's no free lunch in our industry. Okay, I wish there was. In fact, I think if there was, we'd all be selling insurance every day, driving around in Rolls-Royce limousines. So we all know that's not the case. Okay, let's move forward here. So real quick, what I want to do, and this is our last slide, and then I'm going to introduce Michael and Sahar. So we've been marketing this as the two Levinson exclusive and complementary lead generating platforms. So real quick, on the left side, we talk about the SAGE scholarship program. It's only available with Levinson. If you're an active agent with us, you get access to over 10 carriers, most products, okay, qualify, and it's a $500 gift card you give to everyone you come across, even if they don't buy a product. If they do buy a product, you get 1 year complimentary. We have 400 colleges in the country, and the biggest rebuttal we hear from agents is, well, what happens if the client says, well, my kid's going to Florida State University and they're not on your list of colleges across the country, okay? And here's my answer to that. Well, the program didn't cost you a penny anyway. You didn't buy a more expensive product to get the scholarship, right? So, and B, the scholarship is transferable to any blood family member or relative. So nieces, nephews, unborn children, brothers, sisters, in-laws, whatever the case is, you can transfer this. So if Johnny goes to Florida State, great. Shelley maybe wants to go to Embry-Riddle for aeronautical. Okay, whatever the case is, we enroll Shelley. And you just used a $40,000 scholarship at no charge to the client. So this is also great for agents working in the senior market for grandchildren. Now, on the right side is Legacy Armour. So we had a meeting here locally. I don't know if you saw it on Facebook. We did a live stream. It was Illinois Mutual was the carrier, South Florida meeting for local agents. One of the agents there heard me go over Legacy Armour. In fact, he's on the call right now. His name's Wally. If you're local, you probably know who he is. Been in the business 35, 40 years now. And he saw me talk about Legacy Armour, and he said to me, Bill, this, by the way, this was a Friday. So he said, I am making an appointment with you on Monday so we can dive into Legacy Armour. And what he did is he went out and brought this to all of the estate planning attorneys and CPAs that he knows, okay? And basically, he enrolled in the Unlimited program, and he's saying to them, hey, I will give you and your clients access, but you have to promise me a prospect to speak to about insurance or investment products. So think along those lines, okay? This is the bet. I don't know of anything else that works like this. And you talk about that free lead slide I showed you a second ago. With these two platforms, especially Legacy Armour, you can create as many leads that you can literally dream of. As many people as you can touch, that's a new lead by offering the platform at no charge. And we have a bunch of marketing material and stuff you can put together and start to get this message out there. Okay, even if you used Agency Automator, you get 1,000 prospects to speak to every month. Okay, I would take those names, emails, phone numbers, start marketing this message to every single person on there. Out of the 1,000, let's say even 20% reply back and say, enroll me in Legacy Armour. Okay, think about the numbers. That's 200 new appointments. I mean, it's endless, okay, for free. So there you go. All right, let's move forward here. And what I want to do right before we introduce them, we have, and they're going to also dive into it more. I want everyone to understand there's no small print here. When I say scholarship program, it's free. Yes, Levinson agent enrolls for free, no charge to client, no commission cut for you. With Legacy Armour, we have 3 buckets, okay? Number 1, it's actually all 3 are free for you to enroll, but the first bucket, your client pays $50 a year for the platform. Number 2, your client pays $150 a year for the Vault or platform, and you make $100 as a marketing assistance referral, okay? Number 3, $185 a month, unlimited leads. What that means when we say unlimited leads, you can sign up as many people that you know into the program. They won't ever pay a penny, and you have an unlimited lead source. That's what we're going to dive in today. We have Sahar and Michael joining us. Michael's going to take the wheel and discuss Legacy Armour and how it fits into your everyday practice. Mike, you there?
I am. Hello.
Hey, Mike. How are you?
I am doing well. Thank you so much. And I'm going to switch to my screen here. Let me make sure you can see that.
Yep, we can.
Awesome. So, Bill, thank you for that wonderful introduction, and Andrew. And everyone, thanks for showing up and listening to this. We're excited to be part of the Levinson and Associates family because we've got a product that we just know will help everybody. Everybody we talk to, once we tell them about it, they all look back at us and go, why didn't somebody think of this before? It just makes so much sense to them. So what we want to talk to you about today, and what I'm going to do is show you a few slides, tell you about our product a little bit, and then I'm going to bring up the product and show it to you and show you how it works and what you'll be able to see. So first, this product is designed to protect people's information across generations. A lot of people don't realize that last year, $60 billion worth of benefits went unclaimed because people didn't know they deserved them. We're talking about life insurance policies that your clients paid for that never get delivered to their recipients because the insurance company didn't know someone passed away, somebody moved, the beneficiaries didn't know that the insured had a policy. All of these things happen. And money that your client spent doesn't amount to anything, and we want to solve that. And while we're solving that, we give you an opportunity to absolutely reach out to not only your clients, but their beneficiaries and other friends and family. And I'm going to show you how that works. So using our system, you get to differentiate your business from everyone else because this is a unique system. You boost your brand and you generate more leads. So here's the way this works at an overall big picture. Anybody that's been in insurance for a while knows that when you're first talking to people, you cover the essentials. Let's just cover the bare minimum we need to. Starting out, I've got to have auto insurance or, something like that. And then they start building on it. They get a little bit more affluent, a little bit older. They want to buy life insurance, right? To protect their lifestyle and whatnot, the lifestyle of their loved ones. And then they prepare for the unexpected, right? Now they're building more for their beneficiaries if something happens to them, ensuring their family is safe. Well, in a digital age, when something happens to you, you don't just go away. Your digital life lives on forever. Your legacy lives on forever. Your financial accounts, your social media accounts, all of these things live forever. And what we have now done is prepared a system that holistically covers everything else in your life so that it brings it forward into the future in a way that your family, your loved ones and whatnot are not only protected, not only get what they deserve that you have set up for them, but also can control that legacy in the way that they want. This system will help you sell more products by telling people how much this is going to help them, and they will tell their friends. I guarantee it, we've seen it over and over again, and I'm gonna show you one way that we make that even better and easier for them. So here's a quick example. Somebody's got an estate, they've got life insurance, right? They've got a will, and then they've got all their retirement money, their benefits, whatnot. Each of these can be in a separate place. And if anybody has ever been through the death of a loved one and had to handle their estate, you know what kind of a pain it is trying to find everything. And even when you're all done, you wonder if you found it all. Well, this is a way to make sure there are no questions. You know where everything is. And the beautiful thing about our system, that one thing that differentiates it from every other system that has been ever devised, is on every one of the other systems, somebody has to know where it is, and somebody has to go tell someone else that someone passed away. That's a lot of points of failure. We designed our system so that it was 100% automatic, programmatic, where it will look and find out if something happened to someone and automatically deliver the information to them when they need it. We call it future forward. And it's something we actually have a patent on the way we do this. So you can stay in touch with your clients. We're going to show you this as I get into the product. You get notified if something changes on their end. We all know that timing is everything. The easiest way to sell anything is to be top of mind when someone needs it. And that's difficult because you don't want to keep calling them every day because now they're just annoyed. But you want to make sure that they're thinking of you when something happens. Well, this is a great way to do that because what happens is when life changes happen, they go into their vaults and they update things. Well, as soon as they update it, you, as their agent, their delegate, as we call it in our vault system, get notified that something was updated. Their financial plan was updated. Their will was updated. Makes it a perfect opportunity for you to be able to reach out to them, contact them and say, hey, I know something changed. Let's talk about how that might change what you need. Now, Bill covered a little bit the 3 packages we have. Here they are, just graphically. You've got the first one where the client pays the $50 a year, the one where the client pays $150, and then you keep $100 as a marketing allowance. And then our premium, that's $185 a month. You can sign up as many people as you want. You get unlimited lead generation, and I'm going to show you how this is a multiplier, not just the people that are your clients, but a multiplier. You also get a lead generation starter toolkit and a Legacy Planning 101 training that teaches you a little bit more about what you might want to think about and talk about with your clients in a digital environment. So you can see where we've been written up here, talked about. One of the ones we love to point out to people is Securian Financial, named us as the future of life insurance and financial planning through technology. Very proud of that. To get started, go to carrielevinson.com/legacyarmor. Click on Get Started Now and fill out the form, and we'll get a hold of you. So with that, let's move right into the product. And let me see if I can get right here. This is, there we go. Oh, that seems like a big screen to me. Is that showing okay for you?
Yeah, it's a little, yeah, it looks like you can resize just a little bit and we should, yep. Andrew, is that showing okay, Andrew, on your end?
Yep, looks pretty good. It's small, but you can see all the sides of the pages, so it should be fine.
All right, I'll leave it here like this. All right, this is the main page of Legacy Armour. I'm gonna go ahead and sign in so you can see what it looks like as you will get in from the very beginning. I'm gonna sign in as admin. Hopefully I typed that right without any fat fingers. And as we get into the system here, now I'm signing in as an advisor. So the first thing you're going to see in an advisor is all of your clients. Here's all the clients that you have. You have their names. And of course, I signed in as my favorite advisor, Wile E. Coyote, because he's always around and he never gives up. And he's got all of his friends here you can see. You can see their names, their emails, phone numbers. You can see their progress, how far along they are, when they last logged in. That tells you how active they are and what's happening to their life, which is another great way for you to look back and say, hey, I've noticed you haven't logged in for a while. Has anything changed? Any excuse to be able to reach out to these people. Now, if you go, we're going to pick one of them and we're going to say, oh, I'm sorry, let me back up. If you want to add a new client, there's two ways to do it. The first way is you can manually just click on Add Client here, and it's going to take you to another screen to input their email and some information about them, right? The other thing you can do is if you look at your profile up here, it's going to give you your profile, and at the bottom right, you're going to see a field that says Client Registration Link. This link is a link that you can give to anyone that when they use that link to sign up, it is keyed to you and you are automatically associated with that account. It's a great way to put this on any of your material where if anybody uses it or somebody passes it to someone else, it automatically goes to you. So if I go back to the dashboard and I look at our users, I'm going to pick one of my favorite users, Mickey Mouse, and I'm going to click on Manage Vault. So as a delegate, as his agent, you get to click on this, and you will now see the system exactly like Mickey Mouse would see it if they logged in, right? And you'll see here are their vaults. You can look at it. He's got 11% complete. There's a checklist here for all of his legacy planning. If you click on that, it'll tell you what he's done. He's done some personal information here, doesn't have any emergency contacts, need some financial information from him. Again, a great way for you to contact him and talk to him. And I'm just going to cover the vaults quickly so you get an idea of the basis of this whole system. Then I'll move into a little bit more on how you can drive leads through this. So let's look at one vault here. This is for my family. It's scheduled. If we click on it, it says, answer one of these questions. One of them is my dog friend, and I happen to know that Mickey's dog friend is Pluto. So I'm going to put that in there. And this will now allow me access into the vault. You'll notice as you go through the system, there are different passphrases needed in different places. We try to make it as easy as possible, but it's also ultra secure. We are the only system that secures and encrypts information before it gets sent to us so that it's always encrypted and can't be decrypted either by hacking or subpoena or anything else. So look at this here. This tells us about this vault. It's Mickey's. We get a deliver when, and I think he has it set to just manual delivery. We can assign recipients. This is one place where you get to go and see who the recipients are that information is going to be sent to. Assign delegates. Now, obviously, I'm their agent and I'm accessing it, so I'm a delegate, Mr. Wile E. Coyote. And then important files. I get to see what's in the vault. We've got finances, a message to someone, a healthcare directive, and all of this. Down here we have financials. By the way, I'm on our staging system right now, not our production system. We don't like to do any demos on that, obviously, for security reasons. This is an option that is going into production this weekend, where using something called the Open Bank system, we'll be able to, with our client's permission, access any of their financial accounts and aggregate their bank name, their account number, and their balances, which is a great opportunity for their beneficiaries, again, to know where everything is. All right, so if I go back to the dashboard, and again, I'm going back to now what Mickey Mouse would see. Since I'm in here as Mickey Mouse, if I click on my recipients, I get to see all of the recipients that Mickey would have. For each of these vaults, you can have 2 recipients. There's 4 vaults, you can have 8 recipients. So for every one of your clients that signs up, you can have up to 8 new people that you could contact and talk to about this, that already know about the system since they're already recipients. They're already a client of yours. So it's like 8 warm leads to reach out to. I should say I failed to mention when somebody gets one of your links using that custom URL, hopefully you can see this. They get a note. Let's see, I've got that somewhere else. 1 second here. Maybe not. Sorry about that. I do want to say that when Mickey signs in, and I'm signed in as an advisor right now, but when they sign in themselves, they get to see this plan provided by right here that has your information, and it's always branded. So they know who you are and they know who to contact if they need anything. Now back to this, we've got the recipients here. Like I said, you can have up to 8 of them that you can reach out to. I also want to show you there are legacy planning tools that are included automatically with every account. Let me see, oops, let me go back to Mickey. Sorry about that. I keep forgetting I'm in here as an agent. So if I go back to Mickey's account and click on legacy planning tools, we give them the opportunity to make a will. And these are wills that have been provided by attorneys. They're updated, they are by state, they are legal by state. They have instructions in them to tell them what they need to do to make it legal in their state, their finances, and we have a term insurance quoter where if they click on it, they will get questions, obviously, and then offer different offers that will come back and can be handled by Levinson and farmed out back to you. So let's see, let me get back to
Michael, this is Sahar.
Yes,
why
go
don't
ahead.
we walk them through the actual show the insurance coder and then also the estate planning templates just for a quick review, please, and then we can certainly show the lead generation.
So if I go to the term insurance quoter, here you can see the basics. California, let's see, I'll leave this. Preferred plus 20-year, 500,000. Oops, I hit close. We can go ahead and hit compare now. They will get their options, see what kind of different things they can sign up for. I know everybody likes to compare and contrast different products, so this is a great way for them to access this. And then what else was it you wanted to show, Sahar?
Okay, and also with the estate plan, so if you can click on get started, I just want to show high level real quick. So they have 3 templates. And again, this is how you as the advisor agent are facilitating this whole 360 holistic view that we're talking about. We're not just selling insurance products, we're selling a way of life that shows that you're going above and beyond just selling a product. So these templates are an example of that, and we don't have to go into a lot of details. This is all included in what you offer your clients, especially if you're part of that 3rd tier. This is all free for your clients, and you're sitting with them, if you choose to facilitate this conversation around, okay, you need a life insurance policy, do you have a will? Well, I'll give this to you for free. power of attorney, the health directive / living will, they can always go ahead and do that on their own because they will be able to log in. So you're not necessarily kind of walking them through each step. I understand you need to focus on your line of business, but they can also have an opportunity to collaborate with you on saying, well, okay, I need a referral to an attorney, or I need an accountant, or I need a financial advisor. All of these are opportunities for you to not only give them a better service, but also maybe through referral, generate more revenue, profit sharing. I mean, these are all opportunities are limitless at this point. So just wanted to make sure that we show you how the platform can act as a conversation facilitator, right? You just walking them through those different areas that Michael is going through will demonstrate to your client that you're really, you care about all aspects of their life. And then once you do that, obviously, why not sell them the products that fit them too?
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for adding that. I appreciate that. I'm going to go back to my vaults here, and I know we're running quickly out of time because we want to be very conscious and considerate of your time. And I know you've all got business to go close, and that's a great thing. I want to show you one more thing here. This is what we call the Healthcare Directive and Medical Vault. This is a special vault. The problem that we found that happens right now is if, God forbid, something happens to you, first responders need to know about you. What they have right now is usually a driver's license that tells them nothing other than your address. That's not very helpful. So what we've done is we put together this Healthcare Directive Vault. And what this does is this gives you an opportunity to upload a healthcare directive or other pertinent information that a first responder would need about your health, right? And it also gives your blood type, any allergies, any special medical information they need to know immediately. And then it gives them emergency contacts here on who they should call. Better than that, though, at the back, you can see the back of the card here. It has a QR code and a URL that will allow first responders in the hospital to go in and pull out your healthcare directive and see it directly. Now, you can't see this right here, but well, you can. It's where it says sponsored by. Your information goes here. This is like putting your business card in the wallet of every one of your clients. Because I know, because I've seen this happen, at parties and other things, people will pull this out. They'll start talking about it. They'll pull it out and show them and say, look what I have. And your card, your information is right there. Like I said, this is putting your business card, your contact information in the pocket of every single person that has this vault. And we have just found this to lead to more conversations than we possibly could have imagined. I'll go back to the dashboard here. I think we've only got 5 minutes left. And again, I want to be very considerate of your time. Recapping quickly, Legacy Armour is a system that provides protection for information. It is, you can think of it as insurance for your insurance. It ensures that your policies will get delivered, will get paid out the way that your clients wanted them to. And while doing that, you get direct access to their information. You get direct access to all of their beneficiaries, their recipients, per vault. You get your name and branding put on a card that they will carry in their wallet, all of which just leads to more and more business. We're so excited to be working with Levinson and Associates and looking forward to helping all of you build your book of business by providing our service. Bill, I think that's it.
Yep, excellent. And let me just point out a couple things. That was spot on, by the way, both of you. Thank you so much. We spoke about earlier the A, B, and C level that you enroll in as a Levinson agent, which obviously A is complimentary to you, and the consumer pays $50 a year, which is less than the price of a Starbucks cup of coffee every month. So I think you can see the value add. If you enroll in number 2, okay, that's where it's free for you, the agent. Your client pays the $150 per year. You get $100 marketing allowance right off the bat, and then you get $75 every single year for the first 20 years. So if you look at like an average term case, let's say a street level commission, maybe 75%, for example, okay? If you take that and then add this $100 year one and then $75 years 2 to 20, you're looking at an average commission of about 200% on a typical term case. Okay, so lots and lots of value add. And then if you look at bucket number 3, or if you enroll in number 3, that's where you pay the $185 per month, but you can enroll as many people that you can find. Okay, and that's where we talk about unlimited lead generation. And just think about this for a minute, okay? Any health insurance agencies, okay? Think about P&C agencies, CPAs, estate planning attorneys, call centers, okay? Think about how you can start to network and offer this to all of their prospects and clients and policyholders at no charge and no small print and no gray area. And you now, the agent, get a chance to sit down with every single one of those prospects that enrolls in the platform, which opens up the life insurance or long-term care sale, whatever the case is, and keeps your name in front of them forever. So there's nothing else that works like that, period. And I'm not trying to sell anything. Obviously, we don't make any money on this. This is a co-op program where we make money. It's no secret or surprise is when you make sales. So I'm in this for you all because the more successful you become, the more successful we become, right? It's that simple. So anyway, I can't stress it enough. Let's move on to getting started, and then I want to do some giveaways, some freebies for everybody that's on this call. Andrew, let's go to the getting started slide. I want everyone to see what the next steps are, and then we have about, let's say, 10, not even 10 minutes, and we're going to do some giveaways. Andrew, you want to take it from here?
Yep, sure. Thanks so much, Bill. Appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation from Michael and Sahar. It's really powerful stuff. We're all super excited, and I hope you are as well. So if you are excited and you want to get started, I see a lot of activity on the text line, which is always a great sign. Go ahead and get to CarrieLevinson.com, log in, go to the Marketing tab, and right there you'll see Legacy Armour. It's one of the first options there on the drop-down menu. And then you'll be directly put on our landing page. We have a video custom for you so you can see how it works again. The pricing models are there, some testimonials. It's a really interactive page where you can just enroll yourself in minutes. You'll be an advisor with Legacy Safeguard. So you definitely want to take advantage of this now while it's hot and get it in every single client's hands. Everybody should have this if you own a life insurance policy. As you saw on the slide before, $60 billion of unclaimed assets in the marketplace. I mean, that's just, when I heard that, I mean, that's incredible. So we need to make sure that this is taken care of for all your clients. So take advantage of this, get to the Marketing tab, and sign up. Also, as Bill mentioned earlier, we do offer our free scholarship program. So in order to get set up for that, you're going to go to the same Marketing tab that you're looking at in front of you, and you will see there on the start item below, it says free scholarship program. So you'll be able to sign up there. There's materials, there's handouts, some training videos, everything you need to know to get set up and starting to offer this. But you'll notice those two things go hand in hand, right? College funding and education, protecting legacy and financial data. All this is interactive, but it's also consistent for helping clients nationwide. So definitely check that out. And I'm going to pass it back to Bill. We got some exciting podcast items to discuss, some platforms, and we'll get wrapped up here. Bill?
Okay, thank you, Andrew. Okay, so the Levinson podcast, okay, if you go to Bill Levinson Experience, if you can put that into your smartphone, Android or iPhone, it's a free, I hope you subscribe, but it's a free download, or you can go to our YouTube channel, Levinson1, or go to our website, or any of your favorite podcast channels. They're all listed on the left side there. And here's why I always stress this on every single webinar that we have. So once a month, I sit down with either an industry influencer. We have some great tech leaders, CEOs. One of our top GAs I interviewed for an hour, the owner of Insurance Newsnet magazine, Gary Vaynerchuk, Forbes 400, Jeff Levitetz. There's some great episodes here, and I always like to talk about it because if you're driving to your next appointment, maybe it's a weekend, you're out for a walk, the gym, yoga, vacation, whatever the case is, I believe, and I strongly believe in this, is that you have to constantly feed your mind with positivity and good energy and sales ideas and strategies and lessons and stories that will help you start to think along those lines, okay? Because we all need that little extra push sometimes. So to hear these stories, and I personally handpick each presenter. In fact, Sahar, the CEO of Legacy Armour, was featured on our last episode. We have the premium finance guru, Kim Coulter, is going to be our next guest speaker. And then we have one of the top estate planning attorneys in South Florida. He deals with a lot of local celebrities, very well known in this area. Lauren is going to be joining us for the month after. But I promise you, these are awesome. I will not let you down. And if there's anything you want to see a little different or you have some comments, leave a review for me or shoot me an email. In fact, if you leave a review on the podcast channel, okay, if it's from your iPhone, just go to the iTunes. There's a little purple icon. It says podcast. If you leave a review there, take a screenshot, email it to me. I will send you, we have these Ask Me About free scholarship magnetic pins that our agents wear to the grocery store, to their kids' soccer or basketball games, because it opens the door for conversation, which brings up a life insurance sale ultimately. So I'll mail it out for free. Just send me an email of a screenshot of your review about the podcast. Please check it out. It means the world to me. And if you like it, share with your friends or other agents. And again, lots and lots of value add for free. Okay, at the end of the day, this doesn't cost you a penny. Okay, moving forward, Sell While You Sleep, Insure Me Now Direct. This is huge, okay? Talk about game changers, disruption. There is nothing else like this in the world today, okay? And I'm not trying to toot my own horn or try to present something that's different than what it's really about, whatever the case is. This is up and running today. It's not a pipe dream, okay? It's been in the works for 7 years, and we have invested all of our dollars into this program. So it works, and it's going to get bigger and better. It's the first direct-to-consumer platform that our agents participate in. In other words, this isn't a carrier that comes out with a direct-to-consumer product and they're marketing to all of your prospects in the street, okay? No. This platform was built for you, the Levinson agent, to go out and market online and on social media and network with different organizations. We can co-brand with their logo and your picture and your phone number. And it's the first time ever your client can click on your website and they can compare side by side life insurance, critical illness, disability, accident, cancer plans, package plans, all side by side, pick which product they want, sign up online with the e-application. You can see it in the middle. And then on the right, get approval. Policy gets mailed directly to your client or emailed. You did nothing except collect a full commission plus full renewals, just like if you were face-to-face with that client, okay? This is the future for smaller death benefit, smaller premium type cases, okay? And even if the client gets halfway through and they say, you know what, I don't want to share my personal info, they click a button, it goes right to you, you pick up the phone and make the sale over the phone or face-to-face. So either way, you still won. And the best part is, we have the fourth carrier that just joined forces. We're doing all the programming now. We're looking at a launch by Thanksgiving, and that will allow us, and I can't say the name because we're under strict NDA, but it will allow us full guaranteed issue, simplified issue, whole life products, okay, children's products: term, DI, CI, guaranteed issue, and simplified issue. So we'll have 4 carriers and over 12 products by the end of Thanksgiving. Today we have 3 carriers and 10 products. So make sure you enroll. It's free. Again, we don't make anything on this. If you spend, the $100 no, it's 100% free for all Levinson agents. And once again, the more you sell on the platform, the more we sell. So we're in this together, okay? And by the way, we don't go direct to consumer at all. And I think you know this anyway, that's a conflict of interest. But the best part, and I think this is actually the second best part, because I already told you the best part, second best part, we have the InsureMeNowDirect.com website. You can go look at it right now or when we end the webinar. So we're using that to drive traffic to your site. Okay, the way that works, a client requests a quote and gives us name, email, phone number. It automatically goes to the closest agent to that client demographically. So you just got a free lead. Okay, think about that for a second. And again, think about that article, the real cost of a free lead. Okay, in this case, if you're enrolled in our platform, it's 100% free, no small print. So once again, make sure that you're enrolled in our Insure Me Now Direct Sell While You Sleep platform today. It's a dream come true, and I hope you enjoy it as much as we do, because this is just, it's like Amazon for insurance. I still cannot believe what we have put together. So leverage these opportunities and run full steam ahead with social media marketing and driving traffic to your website. There's so many opportunities here. Okay, moving forward here, what I want to do real quick, and we're just about done. In fact, we got about 3 minutes left. Andrew's going to just share some upcoming trainings with you on different technology, social media, packages, some great webinars on the bottom. Andrew will share. Make sure you jot down these dates. Andrew, you there?
Yes, sir. Thanks, Bill. Appreciate it. Real quickly, I want to go over our training schedule for Agency Automator. Many of you are already using this. If you're not, definitely get involved. You can generate your own leads using this program. So on the screen in front of you here, every day of the week, we target a different module on how to use this program more effectively. So I won't read through each one, but you'll see that there. On Friday, we kind of tie it all together at the end, and we just go through general best practices. But get on those if you're not using them now, because we are, constantly innovating new and exciting ways to use that program, okay? Also, on 10/17 at 2 p.m. Eastern, we are hosting a premium finance sales concept webinar. So everything you need to know about how to approach premium finance, sell more premium finance, everything about the ins and outs and the strategies behind it, so you do not want to miss that day. As well, on 10/24 at 2 p.m., top insurance technology to grow your business. So as you know from working with Levinson, many of you with us for years, we are very on the up and up when it comes to innovation and technology. So we'll be going over every single tech and tool that's going to put you in the best position to succeed. So we're not going to leave any stone unturned there, okay? So keep an eye out for that. Also on the next screen here, I'm coming up to, we have some local training events. So if you are here in Florida, whether that's South Florida, Central Florida, even North Florida, if you're willing to come down here, we would like to see you at these events, okay? So on 10/22 of 2019, we have a hybrid linked benefit sales training with One America. They're the only carrier with a lifetime LTC benefit, okay? So definitely want to get involved in learning that strategy. And then also on November 12th, we're hosting Banner, one of the top term life carriers in the industry. Okay, we're going to have some sales trainings with them. Now, keep in mind, I know Bill's going to get upset if I don't mention this. So we are hosting everything live stream, okay? We are going to you live, Facebook Live, okay? So if you are in Michigan, if you're in California, if you're in Seattle, join us, okay? We're going to be there the whole step of the way. We're going to show you the slides. We're going to have the presenter in front of you, just like you're at the event, okay? So if you're local, we'd like to see you in person. If you're not, get on our live stream, okay? So make sure you are on that ASAP, okay? I'm going to give it back to Bill. We're going to wrap up with some Positive Tuesday, and we'll see you. Thanks, Bill.
Okay, good stuff, Andrew. Okay, so my giveaway, because I promised everyone, if you waited a few more minutes, I will make sure that we take good care of our agents, okay, as always. So what we're going to do, very simply, if you enroll in the Legacy Armour Platform, okay, just take a screenshot, send me an email. I will send you your choice of the new IUL prospecting book, okay, which is built for you to give out to your clients, which will set the appointment for you. Or if you already have that one, I will send you the free magnetic pin that says, "Ask me about free scholarships," which agents are loving it. It's all over our Facebook page. So you can either A, enroll in Legacy Armour today, take a screenshot, or B, leave a review on our podcast channel, please. Okay, either one, I would love to see that, and I will stand behind it and send you this free incentive, whichever, either the book or the magnetic pin. We're going to end with our Positive Tuesday quote. Okay, this is every single Tuesday on all of our social media pages and our website, and I hope that you're thinking along these lines too, where you can get your name out there to all prospects. And Positive Tuesday means absolutely nothing. It's just a positive quote that I came up with, and I keep it in front of our agents. But you should be thinking along these lines for prospects and friends and neighbors and family members. So when they think of insurance, they remember you, okay? It's a no-brainer, very simple. We'll end with this. It's not just about chasing the big things. It's about doing all of the little things right, which will ultimately lead to the biggest thing. With that said, I hope you practice this in your everyday personal and business life. Focus on all of the little things. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, "You know what, Bill? You did the right thing." That's what it comes down to. With that said, have a great day, great rest of the week, good weekend, great selling. Take care, and thanks again.